Welcome back to Sampstra Games, the place to find new strategy games, and today I'm going to play Full Metal Sergeant. Now this is not a war game, but it is a recruitment game. We're going to be training different soldiers, and then we're going to be sending them out on different missions. Now, slight warning that the game does have some rude and offensive language. So if that's not your cup of tea, you might want to skip this video. The cool thing in this game is that I'm actually going to be in it. There's a character with my name for myself. So if you're a YouTuber, you can get your own character in the game when you're playing. There was an option to join a newsletter so that if you're going to be playing the game yourself, you can have your own character with your own name in there as well. The characters are always just present just for you, so you can't play with my name in there, but I can play with my name in there. I can't find the newsletter now anymore, but I'm assuming that it's probably a feature that's going to stay. I don't know. I can't find it anymore, but hopefully it will be there. But this is such a cool game. Let's just start. We're gonna play a brand new game. This is essentially meant to be played multiple times because the progress is going to be over multiple recruits, but I need to start a new game so that I can see the character with my name on it. Welcome, Drill Sergeant. Your duty is to train the recruit assigned to this camp. For 12 weeks, you will condition their bodies and strengthen their minds for the rigors of war. The camp is likewise yours to develop. Every recruit who graduates and every competition you win will raise your prestige in our eyes, and likely convince us to release additional resources for your training effort. Alright, so which one is me? Ah, this is my guy! Look at that! This is me! I am so far private, and obviously Sampstra Games, and you gain a trait. So I have a trait gamer, and we also have a lunchbox who is fat apparently, and spooky who is sick. And you can see that in order to remove the trait, you need to get certain type of things. So for example, if you are fat, you need to get agility. If you're sick, you need to get strength training. And if you're a gamer, you need to get strength, agility, and melee. Apparently we gotta work a lot. So how does this game work? So we have 12 weeks before the main mission begins. We're probably going to skip forward because it takes a while to go through the 12 weeks. So we're going to skip ahead and then also that you will see the mission as well. And then at the end of the mission, you can choose to stop the mission, or if you finish the mission, you win. But if you don't, which you want at the beginning, you will start with a new set of recruits and you will train them more. But everything you build is already going to stay. So at the beginning, I only have like one type of equipment, which is this kind of like a basic PT area, and I can set it up to do strength training, agility training, melee training, intelligence training, or shooting training. So we're going to stick to strength here, and this is going to lower their stamina by 2, increase their stress by 3. So if you look at this, you can see stamina is 100, stress is 1. So you might think, oh, they can train forever, right? I mean, like, it's not going to be a big issue. The stamina gets only lowered by 2, but actually there are going to be competitions and they take away your stamina in a huge way. So for that, you're going to need to figure out a better way to do this. Now here, I think we want to stick to agility training, so we'll go for jumping jacks. Oh, did I change that? Yeah. So we're going to set here, Lunchbox needs to work on his jumping jacks, and then Spooky is also going to work on his strength. So we're going to move him over here. And here up you can see my training points. So I'm losing my training points every time I do something. Now we don't have any prestige, so we can go to the office yet. Okay. So we're just gonna set it up. Lunchbox needs to keep doing his agility, and everybody else is gonna keep jumping to push-ups. So you can see that both me and Spooky here are increasing their strength. Spooky so he's not sick, and I stop playing video games. And oh, we can see that Lunchbox level up. So his agility increased by 2. Sometimes the level up doesn't happen. If their stamina is too low, you can essentially fail a training. Next, we can assign military occupational designation. So we earn prestige by this, so you do want to do it, but it cannot be changed. Now, at the beginning, you only have 2 options, infantry and rifleman, and they give you a certain benefit in the mission. So infantry gives you +1 HP per level, and rifleman gives you +1 damage per level, but lowers your reload time. You do want to assign this. The next thing you can get is sniper, but it takes a huge amount of prestige that you probably wouldn't be able to get within the first few turns of the game. So within the first sort of like recruitment session of the game. So you definitely want to assign people on this. Now, in order to be a rifleman, I need my strength to be 15. So I don't know if I'm going to get that. So I think I might just stick to infantry here. Ooh, okay. So Lunchbox is going to be a rifleman because he's going to be real close and I need to work on agility anyway. Oh, okay. So not yet, but later. Spooky Spooky. Okay, so I'm gonna put myself on the infantry. Everybody else is gonna be a rifleman, and I'm just gonna be the father of it. Like, I'm the kind of leader who leads with example. Now here you can see again the traits. So you can, for example, see that my gamer trait are the worst recruits. I'm lazy, insolent, and flabby. They spend their whole existence playing and do not care much for personal hygiene. Some of them even fill the house with animals. What an outrage. If stamina is less than 90, they have 30% probability to fail. Oh my god, that's terrible. So I need to keep my stamina real high. And then Lunchbox, he has also, so similarly to me, has a chance to fail if it's lower than 90. And Spooky here, who is sick, okay, well, okay, fine. So it's kind of the same for everybody. So we need to keep their stamina super high, or we need to get rid of their bad traits. Okay, we also have an event here. Lunchbox has, or had, package. Something happened in transit, only the address remain. Let it through. Lunchbox accepted the ruined package and started in desolation. Oh my god. Okay, Lunchbox. Sorry for that. Let's keep, actually we could get stuff. So first thing you definitely would want to get is
4, 5, 8 civilian anymore.
A guardhouse, so that we can have a way to recover stamina. We could also get a running track, which is pretty good because it kind of helps with... Oh, okay, so we have to actually get the guardhouse first, so I need to wait till I get 5 more prestige. So we're gonna set a Lunchbox to his agility training, and we're gonna focus me and Spooky on strength until we can get the strength to that number that we need. Speaking of, what is the strength I need to get rid of? It says it will eventually remove this trait, but it doesn't say how high I need to get it to remove it. Okay, well, that's a bit of a problem. Okay, so actually it's -1 gamer, so hopefully just one more set of strength training and I could be able to get rid of it. Oh, Lunchbox is no longer fat. Well, that's amazing. So now he needs strength as well, so that he can get to 15. And Spooky is also almost out of being sick. No longer a gamer! Who knew? Just do some push-ups and then you stop and destroy your passion. Alright, are we up to 15? We're up to 15 and 12, but I don't think that that's enough to give Lunchbox a rifleman. Now he needs agility 13 as well. 15 as well. So I think we're gonna skip the mod over here. Alright, there are competitions. Okay, because we removed the trade, we're actually getting a lot of prestige. This is amazing. So first thing, we need to get guardhouse so that our guy can get some rest. Then we're gonna jump for a running track because this allows me to move up. Next up, if you go down the shooting range setup, you can get a sniper. Alternatively, we can go down the swimming pool, which would be really good for this would be really good for agility, and we would eventually be able to get a combatant driver. When on swamps, his shooting is better. We can dive into lakes to conduct salvage, or we can go down the no man's land to get strength and melee, and we could get up to... Oh, no specialization? Ooh. Logistics. So this gives us the extra supply, but this doesn't give us a new specialization. So I think I'm gonna stick to... I think I'm gonna try to aim for the combatant diver. It's only a bonus on swamps, but I kind of want to go through a different track than the sniper, which I think is the obvious choice that everybody will pick, because why would you pick anything else? So we're gonna go against the herd, and we're gonna go for a swimming pool here that I can buy, so we're gonna wait on that. Now the ramming, if you have 6 points, which I do, you can click on ramming here and you can pick a cadence. So we can get +3 strength and +3 melee on everybody, or we can try to increase agility and discipline. Right now I think I want an agility because I know that it will make Lunchbox good enough to be a rifleman. So we're gonna sing If You Ever See a Warrior.
If you ever see a warrior,
If you ever see a warrior,
standing tall and proud,
standing tall and proud,
you're looking at a warrior,
you're looking at a warrior,
the world can't live without.
the world can live without.
If you ever see a warrior,
If you ever see a warrior
who has returned from war,
when I first heard this, I thought it said, if you ever see a lawyer, not a warrior. And I was like, what do the military have against lawyers? It's like, if you ever see a lawyer, this is a lawyer the world can be without. I'm like, what? What is your problem? But it's like a warrior, okay, which I guess makes more sense. So everybody gets +3 agility. This is actually really, really strong. But and also we really got to make sure that Spooky gets rid of his trait. Now I think at this point Lunchbox can be a rifleman. Let's go, baby. And we still need +3 agility on Spooky. So we're just gonna make this guy a rifleman, Lunchbox, which is gonna give me more prestige, which means now I can get my beautiful swimming pool. All right, let's get our swimming pool. Is it time for competitions yet? No. So we're gonna buy here our swimming pool, and this is gonna be set up next turn. Now, couple things to note. Stamina, we're doing fine. So actually, I think we need to make sure that Spooky gets rid of being sick. So he's gonna keep doing his strength training. Now at this point, I cannot use my points here for the running. The running is actually quite helpful because it gives +3/+3 to everybody. So you do want to focus on that. But I think with the Lunchbox, we're gonna focus still on his agility. And then with me, I'm gonna focus on my strength, I think, because that's, I think, what matters when you're doing infantry. Okay, so here you can see that Spooky actually failed, so he's still sick. That's probably because, his stamina is pretty low, but I'm gonna try it again because I have the points for it. Okay, so now he's no longer, no, he's still Spooky, okay. So let's send Lunchbox on the agility. And I'll work on my strength still. Alright, Spooky no longer sick. Hello, Sergeant. This is the routine camp inspection. Let's take a look. We have 2 recruits with stress less than 10, so we get 10 prestige. No recruits with over 80 stamina, which is kind of sad. But I should have clicked on it first, because then I would have gotten, at least for Spooky, the bonus. But I think that's okay. Now, I don't think there's a mod we can assign yet. Spooky still needs +1 strength, +2 agility, so we're just going to leave that. But I think it's gonna be competition time. Ooh, okay, +10, good. And we could get, what can we get? Swimming 1. Ooh, this gives me a diver qualification. I don't think we can pick that yet. I think we can only pick that once you get to combatant diver. Agility +1, discipline +1. So now I can get not just agility, but also discipline. So we're gonna get that. Actually, we can straight up upgrade it, or we could get diving. No, this costs 40. So I think, yeah, let's get +2/+2 on discipline and agility. And that now means that we can run down there. So what is this? Hey, Sarge, I got a heavy crate. I just can't move. Maybe my kitchen's large. Would you lend me a recruit? I don't have a recruit that's strong enough, so sorry about that. Now, for myself, I need to work on my strength because I am the infantry. I'm not cool or smart enough to be a rifleman. I'm assuming being a rifleman is better. Alright, Spooky, Lunchbox, you gotta go swimming. And Spooky, maybe Spooky should just rest. Well, actually, +50 stamina. No, we'll send him swimming too. And if you start, is it cold enough for you? Okay. Now, the thing is, I now don't know if I necessarily want to make Spooky a rifleman, because I might just want to make him the diver. Sampstra Games apparently had a subscription to Red Rifle, a shooting magazine. That's what I read every day, guys. They thoughtfully forwarded it to his current address. Let it through. Ooh, shooting +3. That's great. Alright, I'm gonna make myself strong, guys. That's my only strong ability, so it's strength. And I think I'm actually gonna send Spooky here to the swimming, not myself, not Lunchbox, because I think we're gonna get that competition. For that, you need to have your stamina up. Alright. Assign mod, again, we ain't doing. So you see, the diver is not here an option. You need to get really high to get that as an option. So I guess we'll just make him a rifleman. Unless we really win in competition, in which case we might be able to get it. Okay, now it's competition time. Let's go. So we first need to look at our people. So we are very good at discipline, at agility on essentially everybody except me. So we're gonna want to try to find a competition that's related to agility. So we can join. Yeah, agility and strength is good. So we're gonna go for a swimming challenge. And the way this works is that you can pick your recruit. There are 3 sort of sets, and you can pick whomever. So we're gonna start with whoever has the best agility. So we're gonna start with Lunchbox. Let's go. I think Lunchbox is always the last. Our guy, I think, is always last. So you can see that Lunchbox is absolutely decimating the competition. Sometimes it's a good idea to send your best guy like 2 times, but then you don't want to destroy Sampstra, so you can send someone who is much worse next. Oh, he just destroyed them. Lunchbox, baby, let's go. All right, so I'm actually going to send Spooky because I think the other guys are just way too bad that I think I can afford to go with Spooky next. Why can't I send him there? Oh, next match. Because I think he's just going to destroy them anyway. And if not, we'll let Lunchbox do the last one, but I think Spooky's got it. Yeah, you can see that he's winning pretty okay. I'll probably let Lunchbox do the last set, because I want Spooky to be the one who's training. You can only send one guy to rest with the way to get a lot of stamina. Alternatively, if 4th Loudgate gets 4, they're gonna equal me on 8. So Sampstra box would have to be not last, which is gonna be. I think we're gonna send Lunchbox again. I don't think. I need that prestige. I'm gonna send Lunchbox. I don't think I can. I was thinking about putting myself there and like considering if I'm anything but last, it would be enough points. But if I end up last, it would be real bad. And we wouldn't get those points. So we're gonna send Lunchbox to do it, and then Lunchbox is gonna just rest in camp as soon as we get home. And I'm gonna work on my strength like crazy. Yeah, he just destroyed himself. Yeah, you can see Lunchbox is like, no stamina here. But we won. And which means we're getting 50 prestige. Look at that. So, honey, Lunchbox, go to sleep. Go to the guardhouse. Spooky is just gonna do swimming, and I'm gonna keep. Oh no! Spooky was supposed to do strength so he can become a rifleman. So we'll send him there next. And I'm just gonna keep working on my strength there. Girls, those chicken wings. All right, Spooky, you need that strength so that you can. No, you have strength 15, so you should be fine on being. You should be fine. So we'll just keep. Actually, we'll let him stay. I'll send myself to. I'm actually going to give myself swimming once too. And the only reason for that is because we should be doing agility competitions because we're so good at that. So I want to make sure that Sampstra Games is not just going to not going to be like the worst. Okay, also, we can now move up. So I would love this diving so that I can get combatant diver. Needs 50 agility and 20 discipline. So we're gonna need to get our person to go like crazy. Now we could now notice here that this basic swimming is giving me +2/+2, and this diving is actually at the moment it's worse, but I could upgrade it. I think we can afford to upgrade it. Let's upgrade it. So it's gonna do +4 and +2. So this is gonna really help out both Lunchbox, but mostly Spooky because Lunchbox already has an assignment, but Spooky does not, so Spooky can become a diver. And so Spooky, keep diving, keep swimming. Oh, I should have set this up to, because he's just swimming, and I need to set it up to diving. If you start drowning, I'm not jumping in to save you. Yeah, we need to change this to diving, which is actually way better. And I don't actually want to assign him out. I just want to move ahead because we're going to make sure that Spooky becomes the best diver in the state. Or whatever this is. All right. So we're going to go. Spooky needs to rest now. And Lunchbox is going to go all in. And I'm just going to keep working on my infantry. Step by step. Panic is what kills. The water is just a bystander. We've got an event. Lunchbox has been sent a package. Let it through. Ooh, it lowers his. Oh, it lowers his stress. Is good. Oh, but it takes away my prestige. Man, that's bad. Alright. I think we're gonna jump to a competition quickly. We have 4 more weeks until the big mission. If I remember correctly, it doesn't matter what stamina you have on the final mission. Now with running, I could give +3 agility to everybody, but I don't think that's worth it because I can get more if I just send them privately into this diving thing. Yeah, I'll keep working on my strength like crazy. And yeah, we need to get that prestige up. So on the next competition, which should be next week, we're gonna be able to get enough to. Ooh, actually, I shouldn't have been doing this because it's probably gonna be one of those checks. Yeah, the routine can inspection, and I don't have anybody with stamina high enough. I gotta remember to click those things first. Alright, next week, come on. Let's do a competition. Let's do an agility competition and let's show everybody that we are the best. Yeah, agility is thing. We do another swimming challenge. Because we know we can rock that. So we'll start with the... Actually... Wow, Lunchbox is 30. We're gonna start with Spooky because I don't even think we need Lunchbox to do this. I think Spooky can handle it. Yeah, look at how destroying. How this is just. He's like what, a third of the pool ahead. He can do this in his sleep. They're doing very well. I'm gonna send Spooky. I don't know if I want to risk myself. I feel like I could. Let's see what the result. If someone else than Naval School gets the next point, we might be able to send Sampstra games. Can it not be Naval School? It's gonna be Naval School. No, it's not. Oh, it is. Okay. Because the next time Naval School will win, and we're the same problem as before. So we're just gonna have to send Lunchbox. They're gonna be like, you left your best diver for last? Yeah, because my second best diver is just insanely good. Like, I don't need. I can do this in my sleep. Yeah, I've got 12. These 2 spectators are like, yay! Everybody's like, we already know who's gonna win this. Alright, can I get this? Yes. So now I'm gonna make Lunchbox my combatant diver. So we're gonna send, not Lunchbox, a Spooky. Now Spooky, I guess he could exercise once, but mostly we're gonna let me work on my strength continuously because, yeah. Now I have 15. I could try to wait to get 20 to upgrade this again. Or I could try to get 4. Well, actually I should probably try to get the No Man's Land so that I can work on my strength a little bit more.
Exercise is my plan.
Now you can actually set Spooky here to rest. So we just have to keep going with Sampstra games for this one.
I will be a fighting man.
Yeah, so we're just gonna keep going there. Sampstra games like, why can't I ever do competitions? Because you swim too slow.
I will be a fighting man.
Alright, let's go. Okay, now a combatant diver. Oh, I need agility 50, so I'm not there yet, but I'm gonna be able to get there soon. That's okay. And we have 2 more weeks, so we gotta work on Spooky like crazy. So Spooky, oh, actually Spooky needs to rest now. So I don't know if he'll be able to get it next term. But I think if I send him to training, I can't send him to the guard. So I will do it. And then we'll work on the next time. We'll put all of our points just into Spooky. Why does Lunchbox keep getting terrible things? And we'll only focus on getting just spooky agility like crazy. And hopefully we can make him become a competent diver. Because we're only going to have one more week after this.
I will be a fighting man.
I could also actually just upgrade this. The diving. No, I can't. To make it easier for him next turn. Yeah, not yet. Oh, and I probably won't have the qualification actually either. That's a bit sad. Okay, I thought it would work, but apparently not. So we'll still try. We'll just do everything with him. Because I can send him there 6 times. We're gonna fast forward so you don't have to wait with me. So we're only gonna be able to get to 60 on the diver ability because we get +5 every time we train, so we can get +30 per 1 week, but it's not quite enough, unfortunately. It is really, really sad. Yeah, you can see that even though I have agility way over, I am only 60, and next week I would be able to get to 90, but it's still not enough. So I guess I'll make him a rifleman because I do want to give him something, but it's a little bit sad. This is the last week now, but again, I can only give him +30 with the combatant driving, so sad. And also we get bonus for stamina because we didn't train with some of the other people. I have super high stress, so I'm gonna put myself in the guardhouse and we're just gonna let Lunchbox train. And we're also gonna upgrade this diving thing just because I have points for it. It doesn't really matter at this point, but it's, you know. I want their agility to be. I'm so sad that I couldn't make it with competent drivers. It's so close, but not quite there. Not right. I mean, his agility is going to be insane, but yeah, you can see here. So they're going to be great at stealth, but yeah. Actually, everybody's shooting is not super great, except for me. Actually, my shooting's pretty good. So we're gonna see how well we do in the actual like mission, but we'll see. You've been promoted from maggots to wannabe men. Do not embarrass me during employment. Well, let's see. So what we did. So here you can see the HP, the damage, and reload time, and this depends on your stats. So myself, I have 3 HP, 2 damage, and very low reload time. And for everybody else, is actually doing quite bad. So we weren't able to get him on the thing, unfortunately. Maybe I should have been practicing more shooting, but I really wanted to focus on the competent driver, so and a diver, and we still couldn't get that. So. And your starting supplies also depend on the thing. Now we have missions here, so we need to get to this position, and we're going to be moving around. And you can choose to move by clicking. Now you can, spooky. Oh, so we can sneak up on an enemy. So this is actually where our agility comes well. So spooky, let's go. Spooky managed to capture an enemy soldier after he revealed the location of his comrades, and we increased his agility. See? So we're now in the swamp, so this would actually be a good time to... now we gotta keep an eye on our supplies to make sure that we have enough supplies to get there. Do we have enough supplies to get there? We don't have enough supplies to get there and we're going straight there. Oh man. Okay. So we need to put our people, so I'm going to put myself, because I'm actually the best at shooting here, and I have a 50% chance to avoid a hit from them. And then we're going to put everybody else there just to see, and we have 2 enemies. So let's start. So we killed them both, good, and we didn't get hurt at all. Now at this point we are gaining XP, and we're going to be able to get some prestige and some supplies. Now we could continue. Oh, this is an evacuation point. So I need to get to the evacuation point, and then I can decide if I want to continue the mission or not. Because we don't have supplies, we kind of have to. We're gonna evacuate immediately, so we can't really go to the next sector, so we're gonna leave the mission. Once we leave the mission, we keep our prestige, so we're gonna leave it and we're gonna go get plus 35 prestige, and now we're gonna get back to the camp and we can pick these guys as assistants. So this is gonna give like different bonuses. So all training gains +1 if I make myself an assistant. Oh, okay, so I can only promote one assistant. Okay, so I promote myself, so all training gains +1, or I can give +2 agility to like people. And now we've got our new set of recruits, Speedy, Nappy, and Cat. And 2 of them are afraid of water, and we're just so ready for making divers. And we get Nappy and Cat. Well, yeah, we're gonna send them into water to get rid of it. But actually, I think this is a good time to end the episode. If you enjoyed it, if you did, right now in the comments, click on the right towards some other games that you play on this channel. See you there. Bye bye.